Okay, assalamu alaikum, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, I want to say Ramadan Mubarak to everybody who's watching this. I have a very special guest with me today, and I like to call her my spiritual guide. And she's just someone who is extremely uplifting, supporting, loving. I mean, everything she does is centered around Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and everything she does just shows and exemplifies her love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet, peace be upon him. There are things that I do throughout the day, and I send her about 30 to 40 reels a day and about maybe 50 to 60, memes here and there. And mashallah, she never judges me. Some of them are a little spicy, but I just want like that Islamic perspective, and now we're in this blessed holy month of Ramadan, and we were exchanging voice notes, and we're, in this, spiritual high, and there's a lot of things we share in common, and I wanted to do this with her to discuss, Ramadan goals. There's certain things that, we want to do in this month and maybe not do, and we might talk about the ones that we're not going to do as well, just to throw it out there, because we do live in this world where it is a 30-day commitment. But like, once we step out of this month, we want to come out a little bit changed, a little bit more disciplined, more stronger. And so there were some questions, Bibi, that I wanted to ask you. And the first one being, are we exercising during Ramadan? And if we are, when are we exercising?
Okay. So first of all, I want to say Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem. And I want to address what you said. I am very honored that you're calling me a spiritual advisor, but I am so unworthy of that title. You inspire me and I inspire you. I appreciate your kind words. You're always so sweet, but I love you just as much. And you inspire me to be better. Even with the questions that you ask, it inspires me because then I have to think like, okay, because I always ask people like, okay, so do you want me to give you a response based upon me being a friend or me being a Muslim? What kind of response do you need, right? So I
And
remember
yeah,
I remember doing that at the beginning of our relationship, and I kind of know you now, so I know that you're going to accept any part of me, right? But
exactly.
some of the questions you ask challenge me to like be better. So I want you to know that. But that's a good question. In terms of exercising, the only thing that I am intending to do is push-ups and sit-ups. That's it. I do not exercise during Ramadan because it's just too hard. And I may do some jumping jacks. I mean some like jump rope, skipping, but that's it. We're keeping it light. We're already gonna be hungry and hot. Like, don't I personally don't like to stress myself out. What are your intentions? That's what I want to know.
So, as you know, I do teach a sisters fitness class at my local mosque, and there's a good handful of us that show up. We've been doing it consistently since November, and I had an honest conversation with them. I was like, "Do you guys want to continue these classes? Like, do you want us to continue to me, or should we just pause for Ramadan?" And
Mhm.
they really wanted to keep the momentum going, and they were like, "We can stretch, we can do this. We'll focus on stretching." And so today we did have a class. We kept it very light. We kept it very gentle. We focused a lot on stretching, breathing, meditation, a little bit of yoga,
Mhm.
a little bit of Pilates. Everything was just very modified and a very gentle version.
I love
I
that.
kept asking them, "You are, just let me know if you're thirsty." I feel like I was so thirsty because I was talking so much.
Exactly.
So I was like, I need to watch, like I need to just give them like nonverbal cues or something, like, just
Mhm.
because I was like, they weren't thirsty, but like I had some of the classmates who reached out to me after class thanking me, and they were
Oh,
like, I felt like I was working out and I felt like I pushed myself, but I wasn't thirsty. So
that's
like I said, it
awesome.
was very gentle movements, let's just say that.
That's good. Yeah, and I thought about doing like some stretching because sometimes I'll watch some videos and do stretching, but that's very easy to do when you're fasting. No, like I watched
Yes.
a lot of videos with people that are fitness instructors during Ramadan, and they always say like what kinds of exercise and what parts of the day is the best time to do it. But I'm one of those girls that I easily lose weight during Ramadan, so I don't have to do a whole bunch. So
Okay.
sit-ups, Maybe some skipping and push-ups. That's it. Because I need to work on these arms, girl.
And what time are you doing this, Bibi? Are you doing this after Fajr, before iftar,
So I
or
usually do
early?
it right before bed.
Okay,
Because I go to the masjid every single night, right? And I'm
exactly.
there from iftar until after tarawih. And I'm not doing it, before Fajr or, like that. To me, the easiest time for me is to do it right before I go to bed. Because it's easy. You can just get on the floor, do your stuff, and be done.
Okay, yeah, I really wanted to talk to you about that. I know I didn't ask you that like off camera, but I was like, I'm gonna ask her because I'm sure it'll help a lot of other Muslim women who are on this health journey, just
Yeah.
this journey for, just betterment and just
Yes.
growth. So it's
Yeah.
like, what all are we pausing during this month? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And one of the things that we are pausing is maybe some music, some shows, some, things that we watch on YouTube. So, what are you replacing it with? Like, we still need content and entertainment. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you want me to be completely honest?
Yes.
Okay, it might be a little harsh
Okay, like, okay, for me or like for all of us.
for all of us.
Okay, because I mean, we have to be realistic. Maybe
I
we
want to
are
be realistic. I want to
beings.
be
We're human
realistic.
beings.
Yeah, I want to be realistic. So for me, and I like to say for me, I don't need entertainment this month. My
Mashallah.
entertain, like I don't intend, maybe I'll get distracted because it's natural and it's habitual at this point, and we're trying to remove those bad habits. But for this month, I feel like we only have 30 days. What if I don't make it to the 15th of Ramadan? What if I don't make it to the 27th? So many people are dying, and I'm getting emotional. My intention is to literally get rid of as many distractions as possible. Why do we need entertainment? Now, it's one thing, we're probably still scrolling a little bit, right? Let's be real honest. But hopefully, what we're scrolling is the people that we know are putting out content that is religious, that is going to be reminders, things like that. But like one of the things I do every single night after I get home from Tarawih is Celebrate Mercy has a really amazing program. They have speakers from all over the world, and that's my entertainment because I want to like from the time that I wake up until the time that I lay down, I literally want to be remembering Allah. I literally want to be sending salam on Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And I'm not saying that to be like, it's not my intention is not to be harsh, but it's like we only get 30 days of this blessed month. Like I want to take every single waking moment and focus on Allah.
SubhanAllah, that's not harsh at all, BB. That's like really inspiring and it is realistic. And you're right. Like, we have 30 days. And like you said, we're not promised tomorrow.
I'm not.
And what you just said, like, it literally just gave me goosebumps because I'm just like, we know how blessed this month is and how it is truly like a blessing to be living it right now and even
Yep.
experiencing day one because
Yep.
this month is as beautiful as it is. There are people who are not joining us this month, who are no longer with us, and this is our chance to worship, to
Yeah.
to pray, to make dua. I know one of the voice messages that you sent me that really uplifted me and gave me kind of like, hope to keep, kind of pushing and fighting forward was like, you have this like really long list of duas and you have so many things to ask for. And, we all know how much Allah loves it when we ask Him for anything. So I was like, wow, this time is precious. This is a very beautiful time. And, there's been some Ramadans where, I wasn't able to fast, due
Right.
to, health concerns. And,
Mm.
there were some really tough Ramadans that I've, gone through, losing loved ones and like
Mhm.
the grieving process. And then also having, some mental and physical setbacks that prevented me from participating in this month. But for those of us who can't fast, there's so many other things we can do.
There are. Yep.
So
There
like,
are.
cause I know there's, women who are pregnant or breastfeeding or just people who have eating disorders or just health or physical or mental illnesses that need to be, more mindful of
Mm-hmm.
how they worship throughout this month, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when you said the dua thing, I was like, it's so simple.
Yeah,
It's so easy. Like I can do it too, you know?
absolutely. Yeah. And the
Yes.
thing is like I think about when I have to make hard decisions like that, because it's hard. It's not easy to just get rid of everything cold turkey. That's not easy, by the way.
Right.
It's easy to
Right.
say. It's not easy to do. But think about this is how I think. Like, what if it's Ramadan, right? And I die and I was doing something that I shouldn't have been doing during Ramadan. Like that hits. I
Yep.
think like when I go back to Allah, I want to be praising him,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's like, so I should be praising him because
Right.
at any moment he could call me home, and I don't want to be doing anything crazy, and I don't want to be put to shame, put under the ground after being found in some shameful way or doing something I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I know that it may sound morbid, but it's like, man, so many people that are close to me have passed in the last 2 months that it's just death is everywhere, and it should be a reminder. So. But it's a
Yeah, I'm
beautiful
so
one. Oh, there's
Yes, no, I
beauty.
feel like, and I mean, this is, it's funny that you say that because you're one of the most like uplifting, positive person I know, but you're
Mm,
not like, you're still like realistic and pragmatic about it. You're like, you
yeah,
know what? Like, I am grateful for this life. And I know like all of us, like all of our days are numbered and like we
yeah.
never know, what's going to happen. But we have this second, we have this moment, you know?
Yes, yes,
So I just like how everything you do, even outside of Ramadan, is centered towards God,
yes.
and
Amen.
just remembrance and praising and worship. So, I really value, your friendship,
I value
Yeah.
yours too.
Yeah. And I love that, like, even the spicy memes that I sent, I'm like, I need a Muslim perspective on this, Like, I just want some Muslim friend to share this with because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, we all have our Muslim and non-Muslim friends, and then we have
Mhm.
both perspectives coming to us. But it's
Yep.
good to just have a space where you can just be like, hey, this is my feed, BB. This is
I
what
know.
I'm
Yeah.
consuming. This is the algorithm, you know?
Yes. We all have that side. We all have
Yeah,
both sides, by the way. We all have
right.
the good side and the bad side. Trust me. It's everybody.
Right. And so I know we said we want to do this for 15 minutes and move on to Instagram, which I feel like we're doing ourselves a just like injustice here. Like like this I could see this going longer, but I know like you have mashallah such a strong, rigid like schedule for Ramadan, girl.
Ooh, girl. Yes. I have to, because if I don't, it'll be chaos, literally.
Right, when you were telling me your schedule and how you commune, what you do, what is your like your ritual and your daily, Ramadan routine, I was like, we need this content, baby. We need this inspiration. You need to put this out there for us.
That's so funny. Maybe one day I will do it like a one full day of Ramadan with me. Maybe I'll do it like that. I think I can possibly get that done in the 30 days. I'll pick one day and just like from Saturday all the way until Sittaway, we'll do it together, maybe. Inshallah,
Yeah, like
inshallah.
inshallah, just because if you think about it, like we're on our phones, baby. We're gonna be on our phones.
That's true. You're right.
It's just the world we live in. Like I have done Ramadans where I was like, okay, bye Facebook, see you in 30 days. But I'm like,
Right.
you're coming back. Like,
Right.
what are you trying to cure here? Are you trying to cure your addictions? Like, you're clearly addicted, but how can we
Right.
use this addiction in a positive way?
Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. And that's interesting because I thought about like getting off of social media, but I want to be realistic too. So it's like let's use it for a positive thing and let's indulge in content that is going to be a reminder. So yes, I agree with that 100%. And I have my phone. So I have written my duas before, but all of my duas are actually on my phone. So when I'm doing my tasbih and I'm doing my dhikr, whatever it's going to be on my phone. So you're right. We have our phone all the time. Now I do have tasbih as well, but most of it's on my phone. All of my duas, they're typed out or they're screenshots, the Arabic. It's on the phone.
Right, right. Okay, so we are meeting our 15-minute mark, so I will close this off and I'll have, you know, this is hopefully people will watch this on YouTube and then whoever, wants to join us at Instagram. Well, that's more fun and like more interactive, you know?
Yeah.
And we haven't done that in forever.
It's been forever. I've been wanting to do it with you for a long time, so I'm happy. I'm
I
excited.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm
I was
excited.
I was too shy to ask
Girl,
you.
why?
I was like, because your lives are lit, girl.
Girl, bye. Do not do that. Do
It's
not
just
be
like I'm
shy.
telling you, we have the best conversations.
We do. That's why I love you, because our friendship started with an amazing conversation that was like 2.5 hours long, and just literally. And I
On
love
the
people that
internet, on an Instagram
on
live.
on Instagram Live. So I'm like, I love you so much. You just don't understand.
I love it. I love how we met. It's just the most funniest, randomest way, but it's
It
like
is.
we're still going stronger. It's like
Absolutely.
2025 and
Yeah.
we're locked in, BB.
We locked in. We locked in. We locked in.
Yes, yes. Okay, inshallah, I will wrap this up. Please, you guys, like this video, comment this video, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Bye.